Hey guys, and welcome back to another video here with Angel B Designs. If you are new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. I know it hasn't even been that long. It's maybe been about 2 weeks since I posted a video. I did have surgery. A lot of people were reaching out to me asking me how did it go, how I was feeling, things like that. I'm doing good, feeling good. But I am back to recording videos. I'm so excited. So what I'm going to be doing today, while I was recovering, I came across this solution that in theory is supposed to kind of be like the Spray Bright. You know how you use Spray Bright or polyacrylic or whatever it's called to be able to sublimate onto a cotton shirt. Okay, this is supposed to be similar to that, but for hard surfaces. So what I'm going to try to do today, this is a mug that I purchased from Dollar Tree. It's just a plain white mug. I got it from Dollar Tree for $1. Now, if you are into sublimation, you know that you cannot sub on Dollar Tree mugs because they're not sublimation coated. So what we're going to try to do today, this is the sublimation coating that I'll be trying today to sub on this Dollar Tree mug. Okay, so let me come in so you can see it. This is the In Goodies Sublimation Coating Mug. It's a mug pre-treatment liquid. It can be used on mugs, glass, tumblers, metal, wood, and ceramic. Okay, that's what it says. So basically, the theory behind this is we mix this with this activator here. We mix it up, we apply it to the mug, we cook it in the oven, and then it is now a sublimation mug. So we're gonna try it out today. Okay, I want to say I got this from Etsy. I am gonna link everything down below. I want to say I got it from Etsy, but wherever I got it from, I will link it down below so you can purchase it at your leisure. But I'm gonna go ahead and read the instructions because they did send instructions, thank God. So it says to add 0.5 milliliters of catalyst, which is this, the activator, per 10 milliliters of the sub coating, which is this. Okay, so that's gonna be the first thing I'm gonna do is, let me grab some Clorox wipes. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to clean my mug, and I want it to be dry by the time I'm ready for it. So I'm gonna take my Clorox wipe and I'm just gonna clean the outside of the mug, like so. Okay, then it says to take 10 milliliters of this. Let me bring you guys in so you can see. There we go. Okay, so it says to take, and this is everything that came with it. Okay, in this box I got the sublimation coating, the activator, these little orange wood sticks, these cups to measure, these syringes to measure, and the little brush to apply it. All of this came inside of the box. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, does it say, let me see, do not open before using it, strong waterproof, super adhesion, high gloss, 100% harmless. So I'm gonna shake it just a little bit. It says the activator has a strong smell, but it's not harmful. Apply in the ventilation area. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna put gloves on. If you feel the need to put gloves on, please do. If I can get my finger through it. I'm gonna pour 10 milliliters into this cup. Okay, so that is 10 milliliters in this cup. going to put the top back on this and put it back in a little plastic bag and get that out of my way. And then we have the small bottle, which is the activator. It kind of smells like nail polish remover a little bit. And this is going to be 0.5. So not a lot at all. Careful when you're taking the top off. And I'm just going to take the little syringe and just pull some up. Okay, so that's 0.5 in this syringe. And I'm going to put it right into the cup. So not a lot at all. And I'm going to put this out of the way because it needs to be washed. And I'm going to put this top back on this activator. Okay, put that back in there. Then I'm going to take my orange wood stick that they provided and we're going to stir it. And I just got some on my thumb. It's not thick at all. It's very, very watery. See? It's not thick. It's very, very, very water, like basically like water. There's no color to it. It's clear. Very, very, very loose, very watery. It's basically like water. I mean, it's not water, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to put that out of my way as well. So it says, I've mixed it. It says to clean your surface, which I've already done that. Then it says once it's dry. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It says apply your coating with a brush or spray gun and let it dry. So let me get a piece of paper towel. And I do have my convection oven warming up right now. So here's my cup. I'm going to use the brush that they provided. I'm going to dip it in there. And I'm basically just going to, I guess, coat it. The sublimation mug. I'm just going to go up and down. The smell of it, really, like I said, is kind of like nail polish remover. It's not, or acrylic, like you know when you go get your nails done with acrylic. Kind of smells like that, but stronger. A tad bit stronger. So it's not terrible. It's not like, oh my gosh, I can't take it. I mean, I guess if you can't take that smell, then yeah, but it's not horrible. Okay, so it says to let that dry. I'm just going to cut my fan on. Okay, so it says to let it dry. Once it's dry, we're going to put it in the oven at 400 degrees for 7 minutes and then let it cool down before you put on your design. So I'm going to give this about like 5 minutes. I want to make sure it's nice and perfectly dry. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and the cup is dry. I can tell it's not cured, but it is dry. It's not like wet, it's not dripping, it's not coming off on my hand. But it does have like a weird texture to it, like it's not cured. So I guess that's why we have to cook it. Okay, so the directions say to put it in your convection oven or put it in a oven or whatever for 7 minutes at 400 degrees. So my oven gets extremely hot, so I have it on 350. But I am just going to go ahead and stick it in here, standing up like that. And I'm gonna do it for 7 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my timer for 7 minutes, and I will come back when it's ready. All right, so I'm back. The cup is completely cured. It's cooled off. So I left it in the oven for 7 minutes. I took it out and I let it completely cool. So it is not warm, it's not hot, it is completely cooled off. The directions say to let it completely cool off. And I do have my mug press that I'm going to be using. It is already preheated, and then I have I just printed off an image I already had on my computer. And we are just going to take this on there. And I'm using my heat tape to tape it on there. I was going to do a double-sided. You know what? I think I'm still going to, I don't know. Do I want to put both? Nah, I'm just going to do the one side. This is really just a tester. I'm not selling this at all, so I'm really not going to worry about it. Okay. Then we're going to cover it with butcher paper. And we are just going to stick it in there. Sorry about that. But yeah, we're just going to stick it in here with the butcher paper. And we're going to go ahead and close it. And we are going to let it do its thing in the mug press for the full time. It's like 5 dots up here. I want to say it's 5 minutes. I've never actually timed it to see how long it is, but I believe it's 5 minutes. So we're going to let the Cricut mug press do its thing, and I will come back and we'll see if it worked. Alright guys, so I'm back here. The total amount of time I had it in there was about 8 to 9 minutes. Just because I know mugs sometimes take longer. I just really wanted to make sure it was nice and cooked. Because, you know, this isn't a sublimation mug anyway. So let's see. Okay, so my pressure down here is not that great. Okay. I'm gonna have to do this again on another mug, but oh my gosh. So look, yes, it worked. Do y'all see that? This part right here is tapered. And honestly, I didn't think this was gonna work, so I wasn't even thinking about the fact that the mug was tapered. Okay, I honestly didn't think it was gonna work. But look, so that's crazy. So this part, the reason why it's faded right here is because if you look, it's a tapered mug. So my pressure going from the taper down was obviously not there. But like I said, I didn't even, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna put this one on this side and we gonna see. Because now I'm like, hold on, wait a minute, that actually worked. I'm gonna tape it down and create the pressure so I can see it fully. But it's hot, okay? The mug is hot. I just took it out. I'm gonna let this cool for about 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna tape this image to this side of this cup, and then I'm going to tape this whole part down so we can see it for real, because it looks like it's gonna work. Wait a minute now. All right, I'm gonna let this cool off and then we're gonna take the other side. So I'll be right back. All right, so we are mostly cooled off here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tape this down to the other side because, and now I'm kind of glad I didn't do them both at the same time because then I would have had to do a whole nother cup. But so what I'm gonna do is create just a small slit right here in the middle so that we can tape both sides down. And get the pressure that we need for the whole design to transfer. Because I want to see it. I don't know about y'all, but I want to see it. So I'm going to tape this whole thing down so that we can see it for real, for real. Okay. I'm going to do the same to the top. Now I wish I would have grabbed a mug that was not tapered. I wasn't even thinking, obviously. Okay, but it's cool. We can tape it, tape it, tape it. Okay. So now it is pretty well taped. Okay, so here's the full tape job. I taped the whole thing. So now we went ahead and we created this pressure here. So what I'm going to do is the exact same thing. I'm going to cover this. And I'm going to put it in here. I'm going to do about 7 minutes in here. And then I will come back when it is all finished. And we'll take a look. Okay, so I'm back here and this is finished. Now what I did, because it's a little tapered, is I did it the way y'all saw me put it in there. I did that for about 7 minutes and then I put it back in there, but like halfway like this, and I closed it just because I wanted to really make sure that this bottom part got enough pressure. I'm hoping that it did. So let's see this Dollar Tree mug, because like I said, I did not think this was gonna work. That's why I didn't even think about taping the bottom part that well, because I'm like, it's gonna be faded, it's not really gonna work, I'm not even gonna waste my time doing it. But it's looking like okay. So now I am just taking all of the tape off. Oh my gosh. Okay. I still have some light pressure, but it just kind of looks like faded out, and it looks like it's supposed to be like that. You see how it's kind of fading into the image, almost like it's supposed to be like that. Y'all, this is a Dollar Tree mug and I just sublimated on it. This is A sub paper. Let me turn this light down because I want y'all to make sure. You see? A sub paper. This is sublimation paper. A sub. It's not water slide, decal, whatever. I don't even know what water slide is, to be perfectly honest. But y'all see that? Colors are like vibrant, so vibrant. You know what I'm gonna do? Because I know I'm gonna get the question, how does it hold up after a wash? So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna wait for this to cool off and I'm gonna go wash it. So when this is cooled off, we're gonna go to the bathroom, because I'm at my office. We're gonna go to the bathroom and we're gonna wash it. I'm gonna wash it on camera, hand wash it with some dish soap on camera with you guys, and we're gonna see how it holds up. So I will be back when this cools off. So as you can see in the previous clip, I did go ahead and wash it. I hand washed it, hand dried it. Here was the side that I created the pressure with, but that looks really, really good. I did not see any ink come off on my paper towel when I washed it. But that is all I have for this video, guys. Again, this is a Dollar Tree mug. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely drop them down below. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Bye.